Welcome to the path solution from 8 going to the 9 students. So here the first question is, you have to find the sum of this expression 551, 552 up to 560. So we can write this expression as 550 plus 1 and again 550 plus 2. In this way we can write up to 550 plus 10. Now here we can add like this 550, it appears 10 times. So this summation we can write 550 into 10. This is 5500, and 1 to 10 here if we add this one, so there is one formula, like if we have to add from 1 to n, then this summation is right. So here we have to add from 1 to 10, so this summation is 10 into 11 by 2, and this value is equal to 55. So here if we add 5500 plus 55, this is equal to 5555. So option B is the correct one. Now here the second question, 5 raised power x minus 1 plus 5 raised power x plus 5 raised power x plus 1, this is equal to 775. So we can write this expression as 5 raised to the power x into 5 raised to the power minus 1 plus 5 raised to the power x plus 5 raised to the power x into 5 raised to the power 1 is equal to 775. Now here I can take the 5 raised to the power x as a common. So here we are getting 5 raised to the power 1 plus 1 plus 5 raised to the power 1 is equal to 775. So 5 raised to the power 1, what is this value? That we can write as 5 raised to the power x. 5 raised to the power 1 is 1 by 5 plus 1 plus 5 is equal to 775. So again here if we simplify, 5 raised to the power x is equal to 1 by 5 plus 5 plus 1 is 6. So this value is equal to 31 by 5. So here we are getting the value is 31 by 5 is equal to 775. So 5 raised to the power x, again here we can write as 775 into 5 divided by 31. So here if I divide 31 to 775, so here we are getting 25. This value is equal to 25, we can write as 5 square, and this is 5. So it will become 5 raised to the power 3. Now here 5 raised to the power x is equal to 5 raised to the power 3. So x is equal to 3. So if you check the option, so option B is the correct one, because here we have the option as a 3. So this is the solution for the second question. Now here for the third question, in this question it is given the average of A, B and C. This is equal to 79. So we can write A plus B plus C divided by 3 is equal to 79. So here if we simplify this, A plus B plus C is equal to 3 into 79. Now average of A plus C is given as 79. So we can write A plus C by 2 is equal to 79. So here A plus C is equal to 2 into 79. Now here we have to find the value of the B. In this question we have to find the value of the B. So for the B, can I subtract like A plus B plus C minus A plus C? So here we can write like B is equal to 3 into 79 minus 2 into 79. So here we can take the 79 as the common because it is present on the both the expression. So here we are getting 79 into 3 minus 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 79 into 1 is 79. So here we are getting the option B is the correct one. Now this fourth question is somewhat interesting also. Like here the average of all the prime and composite numbers up to the 100 we have to be find. Now prime and composite numbers. So basically if you took any number, either it is prime or composite except the 1, because 1 we can't consider as the prime and the composite. So maybe you can take from 1 to the 100, so you are getting some value. But here basically we have to took the number from 2 to 100. So here either number is prime, either the composite one. So here we can write as 2 plus 4 up to the 100. So here basically total 99 number we have. So this summation, because here we have to find the average, so this summation we have to divide by 99. So can I write this expression as like 1 plus 2 up to the 100 minus of the 1 divided by 99. Now again in the starting I told you one formula, no? Like this one, 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to the n. This is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So here if I use this formula, so we are getting like 1 upon 99, 100 into 101 divided by 2 minus 1. So again here if we simplify this, we are getting the value is like 2, this is 50. So we can write here as 5050 minus 1. So again here this value is 5049 upon 99. So here if I divide, we are getting like the 51 because 99 5s are, if you multiply 5 495, and again here if you subtract 99, so this value here we got after the division is 51. So for this question, option A is the correct one. Now here for this problem, like p square plus q square upon r square plus s square, this value we have to be find. And here the ratio is given, p ratio q is equal to dual ratio r ratio r. So we can write p by q is equal to r by s. Now here I assume this value is equal to k. So can I write here p is equal to k times of the q and r is equal to k times of the s. So here in place of the p I substitute this value, we are getting here k square q square plus q square divided by r square. Here we can substitute the value k square s square plus s square. So here we can take the q square and s square as the common. So we are getting here k square plus 1 upon k square plus 1. Now these two terms is cancel out. So here we are getting the value is q square by s square. Now here for each option we have to be check like which value is equal to q square by s square. So here if I check the option D, so here in place of the p we can substitute the value as k q minus q upon, in place of the r I substitute k into s minus s whole square. So here if I took like the q as a common, so due to the square it will become q square upon s square, and here we are having k minus 1 upon k minus 1 whole square. So it is cancel out. We are getting the value as q square upon s square, which is also the same whatever we obtained for this value. So here correct answer is the option D. So here we have to be check for each option like option A, B, C and D, then we can write this is our correct answer. Now here in this question number 6, like in a zoo there are rabbits and pigeon. If heads are counted, there are 340 heads. If legs are counted, there are 1060 legs. So here we know like here we can assume rabbit is the x, pigeon is the y. So we can write here x plus y is equal to, because heads like the, if 5 rabbits then 5 heads, 5 pigeons then 5 pigeon only. So if x rabbits, so we can write number of heads due to the rabbits is x and due to the pigeons it is y. So the summation is equal to 340. Now here we know like the rabbits have 4 legs, so we can write here 4x. Pigeon have 2 legs, so we can write 2y, because for each pigeon we are having the legs is 2y. So this summation is equal to 1060. Now here we have to be simplify, and then here we have to find how many pigeons are there. So for the pigeons we have to be calculate as the y. So here we can write, if I multiply by 2 for this expression, so we are getting 2x plus 2y is equal to 680. Now here I subtract this, we are getting 2x is equal to 16, like here if we subtract this, 16 minus 8 is 8, 9 6 this is 3, so x is equal to 190. So here we know like x plus y is equal to 340. So if I substitute the value of the x is 190 here, so the value of the y here we got 340 minus 190. So this value is equal to, if we subtract here, 150, because the summation is equal to 340. So here we are getting the option B is the correct one. Okay. Now the question number 7. Here it is given like 220% of a number x is 44. So here just I write whatever given this question, 220 by 100, like 220% means x into 220 by 100 is equal to 44. So here if I simplify this, so we are getting x is equal to 44 into 100 upon 220. So this value is equal to 5, and again here we are getting x is equal to 20. So in this question again he asked about what is the 44% of the x. So we can write here 44 by 0 into x, which is equal to 20. So here we are getting as 5. So this value is equal to 8.8. So option B here we are getting as the correct answer. So basically in this question here we have to first find the value of the x, then we have to be calculate what is the 44% of the x. Now here question number 8, we have to be find like a number x is mistakenly divided by 10 instead of being multiplied by 10. So like by mistake we do the division, so we are getting this result, but initially we have to be multiply. So here if we calculate the error is x by 10 minus 10x. This value is, if you simplify, minus 99x by 10. So percentage error here we have to be calculate. So we can write 100 into error. Error is minus 99x by 10. And original value, what is the original value? Like initially we have to get 10x. So this is our original value. So here x and x is cancel out. Now 10 and 10 is 100. It is cancel out. So finally here we got the answer is minus of 99%. So option A is the correct one. Now here question number 9. In a class the number of boys is more than the number of the girls. So here girls by 12% of the total strength. Then here we have to find the ratio of the boys to the girls. So I assume number of the boys is x, number of the girls are y. So here in this question it is given number of the boys is more than the number of the girls. It means x is equal to y plus 12% of the total strength. So we can write 12 by 100 of total strength is number of boys plus number of the girls. So we can write x plus y. So here we have to find the ratio of the boys and girls. It means basically our task is here we have to find x by y. So we can write here like x is equal to y plus 12x by 100 plus 12y by 100. So here if we transfer on this side, so x minus 12x by 100, y plus 12y by 100. So after simplifying this we can write 80x by 100 and this one is 112y upon 100. Now 100 is cancel out, so x by y is equal to 112 upon 88. So here if I divide by 8, so this is 11, here 8 ones are 8, 3 2, this is 14. So we are getting x by y is equal to 14 by 11, and initially we assume number of boys is x, number of girls is y. So x ratio y we can write as 14 ratio 11. So this is the solution for the question number 9. Now here for question number 10, an item cost is like a 200 is being sold at 10% loss, and if the price is further decreased by the 5%, then here we have to find the selling price. So like initially the price is 200 but it is sold out at the 10% loss. So we can write here like 10% loss means we are getting at 90% rate. But again here we are giving the discount of the 5%. It means again 5% discount means 95%. After selling the 10% loss, again here is giving a discount of the 5%. So here we have to go in this successive manner. So here this 100 is cancelled out. This 0 is cancelled out. 2 5s are 10. Here we are getting 90 and 90 into 9 is 171. So correct answer here we are getting as option B. Now this question number 11, which is somewhat interesting also, because here in this question if you look over, Arun bought toffee at 6 for a rupees. It means in 1 rupees is getting like the 6 toffees. So what is the cost of the 1 toffee? 1 toffee cost is 1 by 6. So in this question we have to find how many for a rupee he should sell to gain a 20% of the profit. So like in 1 rupees how many toffee he must have to be sold so that he got the profit of the 20%. So like here we can check, like if he got the profit of 20%, it means on each toffee he is getting the profit of the 20%. So here we know like this is the cost price for the 1 toffee. So we can calculate what is the selling price for the 1 toffee at the profit of the 20%. So we can write 1 by 6, 20% profit. It means 120 by 100. So here if we simplify, this is 20, this is 5. It means like 1 toffee selling price is 1 by 5 rupees. So can I found out like in 1 rupees how many toffee he must have to be sell to get the 20% profit. It means in 1 rupees he must have to sell the 5 toffees. So here we are getting the option C is the correct one. So for getting a 20% of the profit, you have to be sell like in 1 rupees 5 toffees. Now here the question number 12, the compound interest on this. Here just read this question, compound interest. Okay, so like here first we have to find what is the total amount after 3 years. So here by using the formula we can write 1000 into 1 plus 10 by 100 just to the power 3. So here 1000, here 110 by 100. multiply by 3 times. So 110 into 100. So like this 100 cancel out. This 2 zeros cancel out. This 10 cancel out. This 10. Now 11 into 11, 1 to 1. And again if you multiply by 11, 1331. But he asked about the interest. Interest means this value we have to be subtract from the principal amount 1000. So here we got the value is 331. So the correct answer is the option B. Now here in this question, like it is given a sum of the money becomes 13 by 5 times of itself in 32 years at R% of the simple interest. Then what is the value of the R? So like here we can assume like the principal amount is P. So it will become 30 by 5 times of the itself. So what is the simple interest? Simple interest I represent as S dot I. 13P by 5 minus P, which is equal to 8P by 5. So here we can write simple interest formula as P into R into T by 100. So simple interest is 8P by 5. P is P. R interest is given as here as R. Here it is given as 32 years by 100. So this P is cancel out. 8 for the 32. 4 here if I multiply 25. So R here we can write as 25 by 5, which is equal to 5%. So here we are getting the option C is the correct one. Now in this figure, like this is a line, this angle form a linear pair. Linear pair means their summation is 180. So here we can write like 5x plus 4x is equal to 180. So we are getting here as 9x is equal to 180. It means x is equal to 20 degree. So option C is the correct one. Now in this problem, x plus y is equal to 25. This value is given. Then our task is here. We have to find xy. So here we can write like by taking x square y square as the common. We can write here as y plus x is equal to 25. Now here x plus y, it is also given as 25. So here I substitute this value. So 25x square y square is equal to 25. Now 25 cancel out. So x square y square is equal to 1. So here we can write like xy is equal to plus minus 1. So here we are getting the option B is the correct one. Now the question number 16. A plus B plus C is 3. A square B square plus C square is 6. And this value is given as A. Then here our task is we have to find what is the product of ABC. So here we can take the LCM. We are getting ABC. So here BC plus this value is AC. Then again here AB is equal to 1. So we can write here ABC is equal to EB plus BC plus AC. This thing we got by using this result. Now here for calculating the product of ABC, if we calculate this value, then we are done. But here it is given A plus B plus C is 3 and A square B square plus C square is 6. So here can we use this formula like A plus B plus C whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 if I took the common AB plus BC plus CA. So A plus B plus C value is 3. So 3 square A square B square C square, this value is 6 is equal to 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA. So 3 square is 9. So 9 minus 6 is equal to 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA. So here we are getting AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 9 minus 6 is 3 by 2. So can I write here ABC is also equal to 3 by 2? So here we are getting the option C is the correct one because this is equal to 3 by 2. Now in this expression we have to find the value of the 4 raised to the power x. So here if you try to calculate 4 raised to the power 44, it is very difficult to find that value. So here you can do one thing, you can take 4 raised to the power 44 as the common. So here you are getting 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4 raised to the power x. So 4 raised to the power 44, here 1 is appear 4 times, so this is equal to 4 raised to the power 1 is equal to 4 raised to the power x. So here we can write 4 raised to the power 45 is equal to 4 raised to the power x. So finally here we got x is equal to 45 by comparing their exponent. So here we are getting option A is the correct one. Now here in the question number 18, this is the exponent related questions. So here we can write a square root of 2 raised to the power n. This thing we can write as 2 raised to the power n whole raised to the power 1 by 2 because the square root of the 4 we can write as 4 raised to the power 1 by 2. So in this way we can represent this thing also. Now this value is equal to 1024. So here I want to represent as the power of the 2. So this value is equal to 2 raised to power 10, because 2 into 2 is 4, and again if you multiply like 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times, this is equal to 32, and again 32 and 32 if you multiply, we are getting 1024. So like here 1024 we can write as 2 raised to the power 10. Now again this value is equal to 2 raised to power n by 2 is equal to 2 raised to the power 10. So by comparing their power, we can write n by 2 is equal to 10. It means n is equal to 20. So here we have to find the value of this expression. So here I substitute the value of the n. So 2. In place of the n, we can substitute 20 by 4 minus 4. So this is equal to 3 raised to power 2. 20 by 4 is 5 minus 4, which is 1. So 3 raised to power 2, which is equal to 9. So finally here we got the answer is option B, which is the correct answer. Now in this question we have to find the factor of this. So here we have to use one formula. If x plus y plus z is equal to 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So this question is based on this formula. So here let me write this, like if x plus y plus z is equal to 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So here if you add this number, so b minus b cancel out, a minus a cancel out, c minus c is cancel out. So here we can apply this formula. So here we are getting 3 times of a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. Option C is the correct one. Okay. Now the question number 20. Here it is given like a x minus 2 is a factor of this thing. Then here we have to find the value of the cube. So here we can apply the remainder theorem. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. It means x is equal to 2. So if it is a factor of this expression, so if I substitute in place of the x is equal to 2 in this given expression, then this value is also equal to 0. So this thing we can write as 2 square, 3q into 2, which is equal to 6q minus 2q is equal to 0. So which we can write as 4q plus 4 is equal to 0. It means 4q is equal to minus 4, q is equal to minus of the 1. So option B here is the correct one. Now in this expression we have to find the SCF of this value. So here first we have to do the factorization. So x raised to power minus 1 we can write as x square whole square minus 1 square. So by using a square minus b square formula, we can write x square minus 1, x square plus 1. Now here by using a square minus b square formula, which is a plus b, a minus b, again here we can write as x plus 1 into x minus 1, and this is x square plus 1. Now for this expression we can write by taking x square as a common as x plus 1, and here I took 1 as the common, x plus 1. So again here we can take x plus 1 as the common, which is x square plus 1. So here we have to find the SCF. So x plus 1 is here. Let me mark with this color. X plus 1 is here also, x plus 1 is here also, x square plus 1 is also here, x square plus 1 is also here. So here we can mark the option. Option B is the correct one, because x square plus 1, x plus 1 is present here. Now in the question number 22, we have to find the value of P2, P minus 2, P0, and Px is given. So here P0 if I calculate, so in place of the x we have to substitute the 0. So 0 plus 0 minus 0 plus 4, this value is equal to 4. In place of the x I have to substitute 2. So P2 here we can write 2 raised to power 3, 3 into 2 raised to power 2 minus 2 into 2 plus 4. So this value we can write 2q is 8, 2 square is 4 into 3 is 12, minus 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 8 plus 12 is 20. Now P of minus 2, this thing we can write as minus 2 raised to power 3, 3 into 2 square, minus it will become plus, because minus 2 into minus 2 here we are getting plus 4 plus 4. So here if we simplify, this is minus 8, 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, plus 8. So 8 minus 8 cancel out, this is equal to 12. So here we have to find this value, like P2 here we can write P2 is equal to 20, P of minus 2 is equal to 12, P0 is equal to minus 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8, so 20 plus 8 is 28. So option A is the correct one. Now here the question number 23. So I solved this problem in this page. So So basically here in the question number 23, this expression is given, and here we have to find the value of this whole thing. So question number 23, like here it is given x raised to power 4 plus 1 upon x raised to power 4 is equal to 47, and here we have to find the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube. This value we have to be calculate. So can I write by using this formula x square plus 1 by x square, basically a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So similarly, in place of the a I took x square, in place of the b I took 1 upon x square. So by using this, can I write this is x raised to power 4 plus 1 upon x raised to power 4 plus 2 into x square into 1 upon x square. So what is this value? X square plus 1 upon x square whole square we can write, in place of this thing we can write as 47. Now this x square cancel out, so this thing we can write as plus 2, which is equal to 49. So can I write here x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to, because this square is 49, so this term is 7. Now again here I use this formula, like x plus 1 by x whole square. So here we can write x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x. So again here I substitute this value, like x square plus 1 by x square is 7. Now x and x is cancelled out, this is plus 2, which is equal to 9. So here we are getting x plus 1 by x square is equal to 9. So we are getting x plus 1 by x is equal to 3. Now maybe you can think why we are doing this thing, because we have to find this value. So basically here from this expression we can't get like this lower terms, but here we know like a cube plus b cube will come in the formula of a plus b whole cube. So for this we need this value. In place of the a you can assume x, in place of the b you can assume 1 by x. So that's why here I calculated x plus 1 by x. Now here I can use the formula of x plus 1 by x whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3a into b in bracket a plus b. So in place of the a you can assume as x, in place of the b you can assume as 1 by x, and here a plus b whole cube formula used. Okay, so here we can write x plus 1 by x whole cube means 3 raised to power 3. This one is x cube plus 1 by x cube. X and x is cancelled out, this is 3, x plus 1 by x is 3. So here we can write x cube plus 1 by x cube is equal to 3 cube is 27 minus 3 3 is a 9. So this value here we got as 18. So here finally we got the answer is option B is the correct one. Okay. Now here in the question number 24, in the given figure xy and mn intersect at the point O. Okay. This angle POY, it means this angle is given as 70 degree. So we can write here, since x plus y is plus 70 is equal to 180 degree. So x plus y is equal to 180 minus 70, which is equal to 110. Now x ratio is y is given as 3 ratio 2. It means x by y is equal to 3 by 2. So basically 110 we have to divide among x and y. But here we know like mn is one line. So we can write here, since mn is a line, so we can write y plus z is equal to 180. So for calculating the value of the z, we require the value of the y. So we know like their summation is 110, their ratio is 3 by 2. So value of the y we can write here as 110 into 2 upon 2 plus 3 is 5, by dividing like the number where the ratio of the two number is given and the summation is given. So I use that formula. So here we can write this one as 22. Now 22 into 2 is 44. So here we have to calculate the value of the z. So z we can write 180 minus y. So value of the y here 44. So this value is equal to 136. So here we are getting the option C is the correct one. Okay. Now here the question number 25, in triangle ABC. So here I make a triangle ABC. AB and AC is equal to 5 centimeter. This is 5, this is 5. It means both the sides are equal. Angle A is given as 50 degree. So here we know this is a isosceles triangle. So this angle both are equal to each other. So here we can write like angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. But here I can write this one as, let us suppose theta, or otherwise you can assume as x and x. So 50 plus x is equal to 180. So we can write here 2x is equal to 180 minus 50. So 2x is equal to 130. So here x we can write as 130 by 2, which is equal to 65 degree. So here they ask about the angle B. So since angle B is equal to x, so angle B is also equal to 65 degree. So here option B is the correct one. Now here in the question number 26, in the following figure A, B, C, D, so like this one, and A, E, F, G, the small one and the bigger one, these both are the parallelogram. Angle C is given as 55 degree, this angle is given as 55 degree. So our task is here, we have to find this angle. So we know in any parallelogram, like this angle and this angle are equal. Basically opposite angle of the parallelograms are equal. So this is a 55 degree. So this angle is also 55 degree because ABCD are the parallelogram. Now similarly, AEFG is also a parallelogram. So if this angle is 55 degree, so this angle is also 55 degree. So here angle F here we are getting as 55 degree. So here the option D is the correct. So basically this question is based on the properties of the parallelogram, like the opposite angles of the parallelograms are equal. Now here in this question, a quadrilateral having one pair of the opposite sides parallel is called. So in this square, like all sides are equal and both sides are the parallel. So not only one pair we have here. In trapezium, in rhombus, like again here this is a parallelogram in which all sides are equal. Parallelogram, like the opposite sides are like the parallel. Now in trapezium, if you like the figure we can draw in this way. So trapezium, like here only one pair of the opposite sides are parallel to each other. So in this case option C is the correct one. Now here the question number 28, the factor of this thing. So here we have to find the factor. So I took 1 by 6 as the common. So we can write here 6x square plus x minus 1. Now here by using the middle term splitting method, so we can write this one as 6x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 1. So 1 by 6 is one factor. So just I keep this 1 by 6 here. Now only focus on this term, like this expression. So we can write here by taking 3x as the common. So I write here 3x if I took the common, 2x plus 1. Here I took minus 1 as the common, 2x plus 1. So again here 2x plus 1 if I took as the common, so 2x plus 1, 3x minus 1. So basically one factor here we got 1 by 6, another one is 2x plus 1, another one is 3x minus 1. So here if you check the option like 1 by 6, 2x plus 1, 3x minus 1, option B is the correct one. Now the question number 29. In this question, like this expression is given. So maybe someone can try by multiplying this, then again multiplying this, then again multiplying this. So it takes a time and like it takes a time basically and kills the time for the other question. So for this question you can use one, like the formula, not one, basically two formula. Like AQ plus BQ here we can write as A plus B and A square minus AB plus B square. And similarly here AQ minus BQ we can write here as A minus B and A square plus AB plus B square. So by combining this quantity and this quantity we can write AQ minus BQ form by using this formula. And similarly here by combining A plus B and A square minus AB plus B square we can write this one as AQ plus BQ. Now here you can assume AQ as x, BQ as y, this one as x, this one as y. So x minus y into x plus y, it is x square minus y square. So this one we can write as AQ whole square minus BQ whole square. So this is equal to A raised power 6 minus B raised power 6. So here if you check, then the option B is the correct one. Now here in this question we have to find which is an irrational number. So basically here you have to be simplified. This is also a very beautiful questions because here if you look over each terms it look like okay maybe this is also irrational, this is also irrational. But here because we know like root A into root B, this is equal to square root of AB. So for each option we have to check. So for the option A, root 50 into root 32 we can write. Now here we can write root 50 is 25 into 2. 32 we can write as 2 into 16. But we know like the 25 has the square root as 5. 2 into 2 we can take 1 2 as the common. 16 have the square root as 4. So here we are getting 5 2s 10 into 4 is 40. So this is equal to basically 40. Similarly for the option B, if you check, this is square root of 25 into 36. So this is 5 into 6, which is equal to 30. So this is also a rational number. Now option C, if you check, root 28 into 63. So we can write here as square root of 28 into 63, which is 7 into 4, and here 7 into 9. So again here we can take 1 7 as the common. 4 square root is 2 and 9 square root is 3. So 3 2 is 6 into 7, this is equal to 42. Because here like there are 2 7, so we can take 1 7 as the common. For the square root of the 4 2, square root of the 9 is 3. So this value is equal to 42. So here option C also we get this value is equal to 42. Now for the option D, like 34 into 20 we can write. Now again 34 we can write 2 into 17. This one we can write as 5 into 4. So like 4 square root is 2, but inside this 5 2 is 10 into 70, 170. So here we are not getting like the any rational value. So correct answer is the option D. So this is a solution for the path exam from 8 going to 9.